so much fucked up shit to get into.
Lil Stinkers.
Welcome back to Little Stinkers, baby. I'm Michael fucking Rainey here with Cal Donjala.
Hey, Mike. Hey, everybody.
Jacob from Mattera.
Hey.
Jeff Simmons. Welcome, everyone. How are you guys?
I'm good. Thank you,
You look
for having
good.
us.
Doing great.
You look good,
You're
too.
always welcome.
And you always smell good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're a good smelling guy.
Oh, man, I'd love to rub it on you.
Do you have multiple fragrances that you run with?
I do, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah? You switch it up?
I have Calvin Klein Piss. I have Tommy.
That's CK1.
Yeah. I have Tommy Hilfiger Race Riot. All of them, Jake. But thank you, John. It's very nice of you.
Yes.
I feel like we're turning over a new
piss
leaf.
tonight.
Thank you. I'm so excited tonight.
Oh, no.
For a number of different reasons. I got head recently.
Dude, that's what's up.
I'm wearing a very comfy sweatshirt that I got today from my boy Rick Giuliani at Philadelphia Barber Company.
Nice.
And you got a haircut.
I did, man.
And I mean this as a compliment. It does not look like you got a haircut.
what?
Which is always the goal of a haircut, right?
Thank you.
It's
Yeah.
sharp, dude. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm feeling great. And also, I really hope that we get to do our stinker tonight because this, few of the people that we cover are heartwarming. This really pulled on my heartstrings. It could be a blockage,
I was
Yes.
going to say.
but
I'll have 911 ready to go.
You are in the midst of a hoagie fast.
I am, yeah. I'm going hungry. I'm going hungry.
I have to sing that entire song now.
That's
I don't mind stealing bread.
From the mouths of decadence. We're going to get striked for this one.
Yeah, we are.
I just nailed the Cornell.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
my God, man. What a compliment. But yeah, I want to find out if we're going to get to cover this guy because if we are, man, I got some great information for you. And I want to make you guys feel good for the holidays. And I feel like we're 2 weeks away from Christmas.
Yeah.
And this is such a nice, like, ramping up toward the holiday.
All right.
You usually do this when you talk about Christmas, right?
Is that how you wrap your presents?
It's harkens back to like walking past my parents' bedroom.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
That's how Mike gets on the naughty list.
Yeah. John, flip that motherfucking coin and let's
All right,
find
here
out what
we
we're doing
go.
tonight.
I'm hoping the Boeing takes care of that fart.
Yeah, it did.
Christmas miracle. It's going to be, is it Joker's time? We're so close.
I haven't watched them. Boy, they have been on a heater, you know.
I-
Casey Jost hosting Impractical Jokers Inside Jokes. You a
Oh,
fan of the
man.
program? It's a separate program.
You know, yeah.
Technically. It kind of only has one season. You can never tell what season an episode is from because it all was from 2007.
But Colin's there, right? The Casey.
Casey.
Yes.
The
He's got chops.
the other Jost brother.
The other Jost.
As
And
he
the one,
hates to be called.
the sixth Joker.
You know what he hates to be called? By me, because he never answers my phone calls. Here we go, baby. Oh, that one sounded good, dude.
That was a good one.
This is it.
Fuck, dude. Oh, my God. I thought I had it.
Did it again, Jake.
Victory!
That really was a solid flip, brother.
Dude, I mean, I'm starting to think the whole world's against me. I thought that was the one.
You're going to get what you want, man. They should actually use that coin to decide custody.
Well, I hope it gets to that one day, Mike. I just had my first baby, so I may need to borrow the coin.
You'll get it, man.
Your
Actually,
Honor, may I present to you another innocent man, O.J. Simpson.
well, custody is near and dear to my heart because it combines two of my favorite words, cuss and titty. There used to be a hot dog cart outside of family court.
No.
Yeah.
It was called Custardy. What was it called?
I don't know. Well, I know the guy that runs it is Augie. It's a Greek name. Augie.
Spanactopia.
No. I'd have to get back to you on this.
I don't need you to,
Yeah, okay, we're okay.
and I hope you don't.
He was a pro boxer at one point. He could really cook with those hands, but now he's really cooking in that hot dog
the
shed.
boxing hot dog guy.
Dude, that is a really fucking desperate place to need a hot dog.
Dude. Just go
Is
get
that on Spring Garden?
No, it's in Media, PA.
We go to different custody courts.
Now, I think the only hot dog cart outside of the Media Courthouse is front and center, the main courthouse. But there used to be a hot dog cart right next to Family Court as well.
They got to be good hot dogs, dude. Could you
They
imagine
are good.
losing custody and then getting a shitty hot dog?
Mm-hmm.
That's
all
who you
better
end up
now.
shooting up.
Yeah, that's when you squeeze the roll, the hot dog shoots out the back.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm still gonna eat it.
But now that we're doing my stinker, this gentleman was known as the Master Butcher,
Doesn't sound heartwarming so far.
a.k.a. the Rottenberg Cannibal,
Rotten Bird Cannibal.
a German fellow,
All right.
a fellow by the name of Armin Meiwes. Yeah, cool guy. I like him a lot. I think I really feel for people that had a rough start to their lives, and learning about him, I was pulling for him the whole way through until I got through that book, baby. And I'm still on his side because I don't know that he did anything wrong.
Wait,
Really?
there's a twist ending in his book. Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean it happens. Say, a fifth of the way through the book,
Yeah.
but
Guy looks like a Taken villain.
I'm gonna once I get to it, Jake, I think you'll see my point of view. But the book was called Cannibal: The True Story Behind the Man-Eater of Rottenberg, by a lady by the name of Lois Jones. But a lot of very funny info in there as well. This gentleman was born. He recently celebrated a birthday. How about that?
Earthly or heavenly?
Earthly. He's still alive. He's still with us. December 1st, 1961. So he's
Happy
not very
birthday.
old. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need
Happy
to clap.
birthday. He's
Yeah.
1 year younger than Doug Benson.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What a random fact.
Yeah, I watched an episode of Curb that he was in the other day, and I was like, I know that motherfucker's over 50. But he's over 60 now, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Doug Benson is 62 years old.
Wow.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He's the first comedian I ever saw, and my mom took me to see him because I think I had just broken my leg or got punched down a set of stairs or something. And to think that this guy that was talking about smoking weed the whole time was just 4 years younger than my mom
Oh my God.
Yeah.
really throws me for a loop.
Oh man. Well, that should bond you to this fellow.
Good for him.
Yeah.
First of all, to be that surprised when you hear somebody's 60 years old is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. But this fellow was born in Essen, Germany. I've always wanted to go to Germany. Have either of you been there?
No, my sisters went to Oktoberfest. They invited me, but I don't think I really want to go to Germany.
Yeah.
You do?
I do. Well, I've internationally, all right, I want to kind of correct my wrongs. I've only traveled out of the country, one, to buy a prostitute, and two, to go to a child beauty pageant.
Yes, north of the border and south of the border, and you can guess which one.
Now, I will say this. When I did go to Epcot Center, there was a time where
What?
I was traveling the globe, and
Yeah, we've all done it.
Yeah.
Germany holds a special place in my heart because I love the German beer hall there.
Is that where we went to go sit down for a meal?
Yeah, and then we got right back up and left.
Yeah, because it was going to take like a fucking hour to get table service, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the only thing you can get is the fucking buffet.
Oh, yeah, and it was like $50 or something.
Right,
like that.
yeah.
I was all about the snacking around the world.
Same, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure the
$6
buffet's
bites.
top notch.
Yep.
But we were not in the mood for that. But I love that German beer hall.
Yes, that was cool. We got I got a giant beer there.
Yeah.
Before we left Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
I was trying to do that one time when I took my family there, but I was I was on the wagon, but on pills. And I was trying to sneak off into Germany to suck a beer down, but my wife was like following me country to country.
Fucking customs
you-
on
Dude,
your ass.
I
dude.
feel like Jason Bourne. This bitch would not fucking leave my fucking sight.
Jason Bourne that everyone can identify easily. Yeah, it's that guy there. He's the one with his dick out pissing.
Mike's just holding the mug like, mine.
But yeah,
Oh my God, that's Michael Rainey.
I don't know that I can go to Germany and not get blackout drunk, so kind of saving that for when I can.
Yeah. I've never been to Germany, but we have been to Rammstein before.
We did. We had a
Yeah.
blast. It was right before the sex charges.
Yes.
Or the allegations.
I didn't know. I did not hear about that.
Yeah, I'll tell you about them later.
Yeah, I'll skip it.
I'll tell you about that with the hot dog cart information, John.
Yeah.
But Armin Meiwes,
Call me on the phone.
he was born in Essen, Germany, and his parents were named Dieter and Woutraud.
I love Dieter.
That is a cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about-
Woutraud, I don't feel any strongly about, though. That's a weird name.
Neutral feelings for Woutraud.
Is that the male or female?
Do you think Dieter's the woman, Jake?
It does sound like
Excuse me,
one, like,
Miss Dieter.
Yo, is that Dieter with the heater? Bring that over here.
I give you credit, and I apologize for snapping at you because Dieter Von Teese,
Yeah.
that's a lady.
Motherfucker.
There you go.
That is a lady that Marilyn Manson used to pork. And she's a gifted tattoo artist. Or no, is she the model?
We're bringing up everyone who has charges.
Oh, she's the model, yeah. Dieter Von Teese is the goth pinup lady. Very hot.
I believe you.
But this is kind of sad. This is where I really start to feel for Armin. So what had happened was his mom's got kids by a previous marriage. He's got 2 half brothers. That dad bailed. Fucking Armin's real dad bailed. Dieter. He bails on him when he's fucking 8. Damn. And at this point, the mom is just fucking hates men.
Yeah.
This lady, and understandably, I mean, 2 guys leave you. You know, there's something rotten in Denmark.
Is that a phrase that I've never heard?
No. No, it's not.
It's I'm referring to I don't know, bad lady, bad pussy, bad situation.
And a bordering country.
Yes, it is.
I thought he was referencing Madman in Waco. Something's rotten in Denmark.
I like the way you do that thing with your mouth and tongue.
Should I put the helmet on now, or should you?
We'll share it, Jake.
Yeah.
But Jake, he's really got a rough start, and his mother is a real domineering bitch. She refuses to let him grow up. And one of the more embarrassing things that this boy experiences at a young age was during this time, all right, so we're talking early 70s, all the kids, the big craze is all these German kids are getting dungarees. Everybody's like wild about wearing dungarees. However, Dieter's mother, fucking Dieter's mother, Armin's mother, Woutraud, insists upon him wearing lederhosen.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's like the old JCPenney outfits for Germans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know.
to be the last kid in grade school wearing lederhosen when everybody else is wearing fucking blue jeans.
I know, man.
I can imagine how that would make you feel.
Yeah. It does make me feel upset. So thank you for acknowledging that.
You're welcome.
Now-
Now she wouldn't even let him get overall dungarees. You know what I mean? At least do a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Were you ever overall guys?
No, I might have tried it once in grade school, and I probably didn't even wear it outside.
Yeah.
I think I could have really embraced it, man, if I just given the chance.
I thought about buying them recently.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it would be like a camping thing only. I don't think I'd feel comfortable wearing them around.
I could picture you in a nice pair of Carhartt overalls.
Thank
You
you.
look good in those.
Shoot.
Jake, I would like to see you in blue jean overalls.
All right. Okay.
Nothing underneath. I'm talking no
Wasn't
underwear,
planning
no
on it.
nothing.
little straw hat on your penis.
A piece of wheat sticking out of your dick hole. But Jake, kids come by, they want to befriend him. He's a little bit awkward, but kids are kids. They want to play with who's close to them.
Yeah.
They knock up for him. His mother always tells him that he can't come out because he's been a naughty boy.
That's mean.
It is.
Yeah.
He is naughty, and his mother calls him Minchin, which is like a pet name for a little girl.
Oh my God.
I know. He's got to wear lederhosen, and he's a fucking Minchin.
So she even
Damn.
hates her own son because he's a boy.
I think so. Yeah.
She's really treating him badly.
Yeah. Thank God Minions weren't out yet because the kids would have made that kind of connection and really fucking.
Let me get a banana.
Oh, doggy.
So this poor boy is very lonely. Every male figure has bailed on him, so he's forced to create an imaginary friend for himself. What do you want to guess his friend's name is?
Please don't say Adolf. Please don't say that one.
I'm going to say it, Jake. Adolf Hitler.
No, Frankie.
Frankie Hitler.
Yeah. But he has an imaginary friend named Frankie, and he tells Frankie everything, and he even says that Frankie tells him that he loves him.
I think that's where it gets weird.
Isn't that sweet, though?
That is nice.
Yeah.
Does he say like Frankie or does he say Frankie? 'Cause
Ooh, yeah, he probably will call him Frank.
yeah. And is it hot dog related?
Oh my God, Jake! What the
That's
fuck,
what I'm
man?
thinking.
Here we go.
We've been talking about fucking sandwiches for the past hour and a half. How do you not expect us to think of Frank dogs?
Could you imagine your mom comes in to wish you good night and she sees you talking to a hot dog?
An imaginary hot dog. You're just
the first
licking
time.
it, putting mustard in the air.
Mom, leave me alone. I'm at family court.
John, what's it look like to lick an invisible hot dog, man?
Probably something like, hey, I'm not going to fall for that again. You got to wake up pretty early in the evening to beat me on that one.
Did you guys ever have imaginary friends?
Dude, I think I, tried to force it.
Yeah.
Just, learning the concept from TV shows, you know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
I probably felt so embarrassed just by myself.
Yeah.
Dude.
I was just like, I'm just going to play fucking Sonic.
So I didn't
Yeah.
have I shouldn't say this. There's people that listen to this, but I used to wrestle by myself in the backyard.
Jim Carrey, Liar Liar style.
Yeah, exactly that. This is before that movie came out, by the way. So
Yeah, you've been biting off Jim Carrey for your whole fucking life. Loser.
somebody stop me. That's what I say at every Pizza Hut buffet. So
we close in 3 minutes. We've been telling you that for an hour.
So I, as a kid, I did karate, and they were throwing out the old mats. So my mom was like, "Oh, we'll buy them for you," and so we got the old mats at in the shed. Yeah. So we didn't have a babysitter, so it was like, "Hey, since we're at work, go play on these mats." And I didn't have anybody to wrestle against. So one day I was walking by the next street over, it's trash can, and it was an old cushion from a bucket seat, or not a bucket seat, one bench seats, like an old Chevy or GMC. So I took that out of the trash can, and then I kept walking and found a Miami Dolphins sweatshirt.
My God, this is a fucking paradise of an alleyway.
Yes. Oh, yeah. They're all cul-de-sacs. Just a lot of trash, I guess. And I brought it back, and I just fucking wrestled this thing all the time.
That's a little boy's heaven.
In the view of your neighbors.
Yes, there was actually my neighbor. That's funny you say that. My neighbor Sam was a very nice guy, but man, when I started wrestling by myself against a bench car seat, he would come out with his oxygen tank and just sit in a lawn chair and just not talk to me, just watch for 2 hours.
Sounds like a regular nice guy with pure intentions. One of those guys.
The little freak next door is outside fighting the air. You're not going to go watch the whole thing? I've seen this episode of Price is Right.
The whole thing.
I would watch for a second, and then I would get my wife, so it's not weird. And I would watch until his body gave out.
What if the wife comes out and says, I saw the matinee, you can see this one?
I don't know.
He was just like, why are you always losing?
Jake, would you be willing to do an 8-hour stream of you wrestling by yourself for people to fall asleep?
I think I would have a heart attack if I did 8 full hours of this, but I could. I'd do it for a little bit. Yeah.
I think people would like to see
And
that.
holy shit, maybe the fucking foam pit is karma for me fighting this thing for fucking years.
Was the bench seat made of foam?
It was, yeah. It was.
Oh my God, Jake!
And was the foam mat made of foam?
It was.
Wow.
Was it?
How many years, you say?
It was a long time. Dude.
Into high school?
Yeah, it's well into college.
In my 3rd year of marriage.
Yeah. It's either me or the foam mat. Oh, man.
Damn, Jake, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am too. I'm sorry I said any of that. Back to
Y'all
gerbils.
remember the TV show Flipper?
Yeah.
Well, there was a young man on the show called Sandy, who was a nice kid who was Flipper's buddy. Armin took a liking to him. He really loves Sandy. Why do you think he really loves Sandy?
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah, he wanted to eat him. He says some of his earliest fantasies were of him wanting to eat this boy.
Blonde hair, blue eyes? Yeah, because he wanted to eat him. What the fuck kind of connection is that?
He looks delicious. All right.
You nailed the blonde hair and blue eyes. That's
Yeah.
exactly who I was picturing. Old Sandy from Aquatic Lassie. Look, Lassie's killing it on land. How about we replace Timmy with Sandy and a dog with a wet, smooth dog?
What's that? Who's stuck in the submarine, boy?
That's a nasty dolphin, Jake. Yeah. Were you doing that when you wrestled too?
That's when I'm out there just trying to get action. Is that Jake in the dolphin pit again?
This was a tough time for Armin because at this time where he's developing the Sandy fantasy, he's also fucking rocketing towards puberty.
Okay, so you
Rocketing towards puberty.
yeah, put him on a list for that one for sure. That's a phrase that you shouldn't
No,
utter.
I would never go out and watch a kid wrestle. That's weird. But anyway, back to this kid rocketing towards puberty.
Rocketing towards puberty, the Dennis Schneider story.
Are you practicing to give a speech at Epstein Island? What are you doing?
Dan Schneider's, god damn it. Give me the helmet, please.
Helmet's all mine, pal.
Oh, come on, man.
You want it?
I do. I deserve it because I meant to say Dan Schneider, and I was going by his name in head of the class, which was Dennis.
You know Dan Schneider still got a credit on Good Burger too, right?
Does he?
Yeah, he's fucking created the characters, pal.
I know
Can't take that away from him.
I know.
He did not pen the screenplay, though. I'll tell you that much.
I know Dan Schneider's involved in Good Burger. It's an undercooked burger. I mentioned Valtroud is a domineering woman. Jake, when he turned 16, they moved to an old farmhouse in Rottenburg. It's a very creepy house that they moved to.
It's called Rottenburg.
That's the town.
That's fitting.
Now, his mother, what do you think she spends most of her free time doing?
Beating the shit out of her son.
Well, no, she does put him down a lot, but there's a very peculiar activity that she engages in.
Darts.
No?
Foosball? I got darts on the brain.
She journals constantly about war.
Okay, and this is private because there is no internet. Yowzer. And Jake, you might be confused. In Germany, rotten means shitty.
Ah.
Thank you, John. He's forced to be a mama's boy, so he gets made fun of by other kids for it now. He's scared for his fucking life. This lady just fucking runs him ragged, and she even like plays this weird game with him where because it's the two of them, she plays the maid of the house and he's the servant.
Sounds like it could be something fun to pass the time, but in this situation, it rings creepy.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to regular school, right? So he
Yes, yeah.
knows that he has a weird life compared to other kids.
And he's a by all indications, he's a normal student. He did well in math. That's one thing I like to mention.
That seems like it's equal footing, though, too. Right? The maid and the servant, you said?
yeah, it isn't
like
that.
the maiden of the house, not like maid,
maid.
but
Oh,
like
okay.
the lady of the house.
I thought they were like a butler team, and they were like
Yeah.
talking shit about the fucking
Yeah.
family upstairs. You know,
Fucking believe
these
these
fucking
slobs?
assholes.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go change back to our normal clothes for dinner time.
No, but she was the master and he was the servant. And he also, when he was a child, he was obsessed with the children's tale of Hansel and Gretel, which you could see like things starting to take shape. You familiar with that one?
Yes, the
Okay.
bread trail.
Yeah.
That's the witch in the woods that wanted to eat the boy and fatten him up.
Yeah, I don't like that. Anything that leaves food behind really kind of.
That's how they find their way back, right? They leave a trail of breadcrumbs.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Reese's Pieces, I believe.
I think you're thinking of James Woods.
Now get this: the mom names all of the rooms in the farmhouse.
Okay. Do you know the names?
Here
I
is
know a
the
couple of
church,
them.
Here is the steeple.
The bedroom she names Sunlight.
Whoa, dude, she's a fucking.
She's Kanye.
She's a moon shadow bitch.
Brother, this is disgusting. Wait till you hear this.
Oh, no.
Her dressing room,
Period room.
not far off.
What?
She names it Morning Dew. Which the last thing you want your mom to name the place where she's naked in is related to moisture.
Yeah,
Good
I
Grateful
just
Dead song.
slid off my fucking vanity chair in the morning dew.
Oh, and get this.
Gross.
She names his room. She doesn't. There's a sign on his door, and she never changes this, even as he's approaching adulthood. The sign on his door says Kinderzimmer,
What's Zimmer mean?
room. So child's room.
Just child's room.
Yeah.
I was expecting like dungeon or something mean. Instead, it's just like
I think child's room's pretty.
Or misty
Yeah.
air is something to go with sunlight and Mountain
Yeah.
Dew.
Yeah.
Morning dew.
Yeah, it was spring fairy.
Blossom room. That would be nice.
Evening douche.
Mike, what would you call this room?
This I would call fuck palace.
Oh my God, what do you do back here?
Is
when
there a
we're
fuck
not here?
palace thing happening?
No, I
Okay,
don't.
God.
No, this is all business. I don't even look at porn on that computer.
And that's how you know it's business, dude.
Jeff says, "Thank God."
You have a different computer?
I just use my phone.
Same
this
here,
is-
brother.
Yeah.
This thing might as well be made of slime.
You ever attach it to your head so you can use both hands?
Inadvertently, Butterly introduced me to VR porn one time. I was as innocent as could be. I was sitting on his basement floor, crisscross applesauce,
Very innocent.
and he walks up behind me and he says, "Get a load of this." And he puts the goggles over my face, and the next thing I know, I'm getting my digital hog sucked by the hottest woman I've ever seen.
Yes, brother. Tell me more.
It was a lot. It was too much for me to handle, and it took a minute. And then I was like, okay, I can't watch any more of this in my friend's house because
Can I use your bathroom?
no, I didn't.
Don't
even
take
want
it
to.
off. Don't take it off.
Was it a regular VR headset, or was it just like one of those cardboard Google things that you can
It was
stick
the
your
Google
phone
Cardboard.
into? Yeah.
And fortunately, I'm not going to look at it again because it's so much, and I feel like it will probably change your brain if you consume enough of that kind of porn.
Yeah, I think it's the next level.
Guys, it's fine.
It is. I don't need any more levels.
I look over. He's fucking. He's got Googles on. He's feeling my tits.
Wait, his eyes aren't moving. Are those real glasses, Jake? Dude, in the however 100 or so episodes we made, Jake has just been watching hundreds of hours of pornography.
Yeah.
And every now and again he'll just chirp in.
He's just saying lines from the porn, but a lot of times they coincide perfectly. Yeah, and then what do you do with the head?
So his mom is a raging psychopath, and this is a close knit town. Like the people are very kind and welcoming of people coming into the community. So they try to integrate them into any community event they have. And there was an event that happened that was mentioned in the book that I mentioned, where they were invited to a Christmas party at a neighbor's farmhouse, and they had music playing. Everybody was having a good time. Everybody was drinking. Everybody was eating. And at one point, his mom, Valtraud, started freaking out because the music was too loud. So she stood in the middle of the dance floor and was screaming, "It's too loud!"
She sounds really fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Buddy, I'm in love with Valtrex.
You like her.
Valtrex.
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 Is it Valtrex?
Yes.
I am in love with herpes medicine. It works for COVID. I mean, the amount of times that I have just bit my tongue instead of asking the person driving the car to turn the music down, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even parallel park with music on. And people play music so fucking loud in cars that it's like I can't even look at my phone. It's completely distracting.
I like
don't
it
like
loud
loud
now.
music.
I like it loud now just because I have a regular stereo system in my car. However, when I was younger, people would have those big fucking Jake, what do you call them?
Subs.
The subwoofers.
I just sold mine.
And it was like insane, like the upgrades that people would make, and everybody had like this massive setup in their fucking trunk. And I just remember riding in my friend Tim's car, like my eardrums would be fucking rattling,
Dude.
and being afraid to say like, "Can you turn that down? I think you're doing irreparable damage to my brain."
Yeah, of course
My
not. You
ears.
just spent $5,000 on a $4,000 car. It's like, you're not going to tell your boy to turn this shit down.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get ear damage instead.
And I did. Look at me. And then now I got fucking Apple to tell me to turn my goddamn music down. Suck my fucking dick.
When do they do that?
When you have it turned up too loud for too long, too loud by their standards.
In headphones?
Yeah. It says, you've been listening it too loud. Suck my dick.
Yeah.
I've never gotten that warning, so that means I'm listening at a reasonable level.
You're a volume bitch?
I just told you that.
You volume bitch.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
keep it down.
Shut the fuck up.
At 4? Is that what you keep it at? Oh, it'll hurt my little ears.
I go up to 6.
His favorite fucking singer is John Mayer, who whispers, "Ah, gravity."
Did you lower your voice?
I'm sorry.
Hello, everyone. I just want to take a minute to let you all know about our new sponsor. If you go to manscaped.com and use promo code BUCKBUCK, boy, did they have some beautiful gifts in store for you, for your loved ones. If you have a fucking
Italian side.
an Italian side, if you have a gorilla that you're friendly with, what better way than to treat them with something beautiful from Manscaped? You go to manscaped.com, promo code BUCKBUCK, you get 20% off your order and free shipping. Jake, you ever use Manscaped stuff?
Buddy, I am smooth as a dolphin, but I wish I could.
He has all the characteristics of a dolphin as well. You do not want to get in a pool with him. But I'm here to tell you that one of the things that Manscaped offers is their performance package 5.0 Ultra, and in this special sack is the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, the Weed Whacker 2.0 ear and nose trimmer, which I use. The Virgin Mother herself could hang out in my nostrils right now.
I'm going to have to get me one of those.
She would eat out of my nostrils after what this Weed Whacker 2.0 ear and nose trimmer did to these things.
You don't eat out of your nostrils, Mike.
Jake, I'm not
That's
finished.
a Catholic man.
And I'm not even finished with the special Santa sack yet.
Wait.
You're also going to get Manscaped's liquid formulations and 2 free gifts. And that's all by going to manscaped.com. 20% off free shipping just for using promo code BUCKBUCK. That's BUCK, BUCK. Treat yourself, treat your loved ones, and treat the good monkeys in your life to something from Manscaped this holiday season. Yeah, so his mom's freaking the fuck out at Christmas parties. But fortunately for them, they get a neighbor that's more their speed. The next door neighbor, a lady who moves in while he's a teenager, is a satanic priestess.
Oh. Was she
Isn't that
rocketing
nice?
to puberty as well, Mike?
Was she rocketing through? No, she was already there, Jake.
Okay.
She went there. She got the bumper sticker, and she bought the chili.
They have chili at puberty?
They do, yeah.
Man, I'll have to try me some of this puberty.
Just keep pulling.
Didn't expect so many beans.
But this satanic priestess is a lovely lady by the name of Ulla von Bernis.
That's a hot German
That
name.
sounds scary.
Mm-hmm.
She claims that she's hired to kill people through witch spells. And
A
she
voodoo
also
doll.
claims
Yeah.
that she has a 90% success rate, Jake,
Okay.
which seems pretty good.
That is pretty solid.
I found out that she was once taken to civil court because a woman who hired her for, I think it was $1,500 to kill her husband, the spell didn't take and her husband was still alive. So she demanded her money back and she won her money back.
In civil court,
Yes.
that's attempted murder.
But you could say that I paid her for a service.
It was more fraud. Because
Yes, and
she
that's what it was.
trying
Yeah.
Okay.
Witchcraft that didn't work.
Yeah.
And this is in the 70s, dude?
Yes.
It's a pretty decent chunk of change for trying to
Yeah.
voodoo somebody
I don't think $1,500 to have somebody killed is a lot, even then.
in the 70s. I mean, when you're actually not going to do the killing, I think it's pretty good. Did this lady, was she crazy enough to think that it was actually going to work?
I don't know if she was just
was she
a huckster or,
Yeah.
or she truly believed in what she was doing. I don't know.
What do you think personally, Mike?
Me, myself, personally, as a person, I think satanic priestess is a gift from God himself, even though it's in direct opposition to him.
The light just went out on that idea.
I think there's a place for satanic priestesses in this world.
Yeah.
They even go to heaven. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
They go to heaven.
You just yes to me.
Mm-hmm. What next?
Instead of wings, they get nice long black robes. You catch enough wind, you can fly in a robe.
Well, Satan is a fallen angel. He still has wings.
His are broken though.
We need to fix them.
He's waiting for a wing repairman.
Which one of us is going to get there first?
We're all wing destroyers, baby. Look at us.
It's going to be Jake.
You're a wing repairman, Jake?
Yeah, I think give me a toolbox. I'll figure it out.
Oh,
Me
no.
toolbox, fucking little
pounds
bit of
of
buffalo
ham.
sauce. Yeah, I'll make these wings real tasty.
Yeah.
But yeah, these I like those ladies. and I really believe there's a place in any community for them. I do.
What about palm readers?
I've been scammed by some of them.
Yeah, so have I.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you guys
Twice.
doing this on the fucking boardwalk in a Bruce Springsteen song?
The most vivid scamming happened at the Riddle Owl House. R.I.P.
The what?
The most vivid scamming.
You went to that's awesome.
But I also went to one. I went to one on the Wildwood Boardwalk.
That's not what I asked. What you said?
Repeat.
At the what?
The Riddle Owl House.
What is that?
Ale house.
ALEL.
I don't know why he's pronouncing it that way, but it's
ALE. Elf.
Ale. What are you saying, Jake?
Ale.
Ale.
Ale. Riddle Owl
What?
House.
It's getting worse.
Oh my god! I feel like my head's getting squeezed with a vice. What the fuck is going on?
Maybe you should take the helmet off.
All right, long story short, I got scammed by a fucking card reader there.
This was not a fucking sign on the door that said "Come in here for a psychic reading." She had a corner booth at a bar.
Yeah. It was a booth at the
She's
the
next
bar
to the
area.
touch tunes.
Doesn't even look over away from the photo hunt.
Oh man.
Damn, best seat in the house.
She's putting together like the hot firefighter puzzle. It's like, yeah, man, you got a lot of money coming your way.
Can you bump me 2 credits?
How did she scam you?
She said that I was going to have a child soon, and I was a virgin, Jake. However, I went with my mother that night, and I lied to her, and I told her what the lady said. My mom's like, have you been with somebody? And I was like, yep. Because I was so worried that my family thought I was gay.
How old were you?
18?
And you would rather
Scare them thinking they're about to be grandparents than you being gay.
John, this was 1997. So at that time, when you're that age in the 90s, you equate that as being a fucking a massive point of failure.
I would have been so nervous to tell my parents that I was sexually active, even if it was true.
I did. I lied several times about my sexual activity. Then
You were pussy lying?
to my family.
Wait, are you pussy lying
Whoa,
on Twitter all the time?
No!
Oh my god! Breaking news!
No, stop!
Oh no!
No! I'll call my wife in here right now. We'll go date by date. Jake,
I want to hear what she has to say.
you fuck.
Breaking news! I'm sorry, Mike.
Dude.
This podcast is about truth.
When's the last time he told the truth about getting low?
You
He
bastard.
did say earlier, he was like, I got head. I don't know what to believe now. He could have been talking about that head over there.
It do be your own.
I've never seen his penis, have you?
No, I
He
haven't.
might not have a penis.
Unfriggin'
I have seen his asshole and his intestines, though.
Why?
have
In
seen him.
Truckee.
Why his intestines?
He got me and Cooper, right? When he's like, hey guys, and we looked up. He had just got out
Oh,
of
and
the
you
shower.
saw all the way up into
yeah, we
his.
looked. Yeah, he was. I could see the fucking sunset in
that.
China.
Yeah.
That was the one night I didn't sleep on the couch. I had a bird's eye view for that.
I was hoping you would be there. But you got it together and you went to your apartment.
Yeah.
But yeah. I lied to my mom about impregnating somebody, and I lied to my sister about fucking so she would buy me condoms. And the hopes were to spread rumor throughout the family like, oh my God, I think Michael's fucking girls.
Nice.
Incredibly bizarre.
Yeah.
And what age did you become a father?
23.
5 years later.
Yeah, I was.
I guess that's
What's a
not
statue?
accurate, but
Did you just call it a snatch-shoot?
he didn't.
I should have.
You did. And you know you did. And you know he didn't.
Yes, Jake. The statute of quimitations on that is roughly 5 years. So I'm in the clear. Clear pussy juice.
And what about the other lady who read palms from earlier?
Well, I mean, it could technically end up being true. The thing that I remember most from that is she said that I was going to have 3 children by 2 different women.
Oh. She got one of them, right?
Yeah, so I have one lady who I have 3 children by. So the reason why I say it could potentially happen is one of these kids might die, and I might find another lady again and try to recreate that child.
I was talking about the Lil Stinkers story you were telling that lady, but I'm really glad you said what you said. And I hope Jake can make eye contact with you again one day.
Mike's gonna get his AI girlfriend pregnant.
Jake, would you be the godfather if I have an AI baby?
I would be the godfather.
Thank you, Jake. Yeah.
Meet your new step tablet.
It just counts my steps.
Yeah, he would be the apple of my eye. But
I sad.
But back to Armin. Jake, he goes through a phase where he's barbecuing Barbies because he's obsessed with body parts at this stage.
Wow.
Yikes. That is exactly Sid from Toy Story.
Yeah.
Dude, he starts going through so many fucking Barbies that he's got to make his own toy dolls at home. He uses, marzipan that you bake with?
I'll say yes.
It's like, I think it's like an almond-based dough.
Okay.
He starts making homemade dolls out of marzipan, and then eventually gets to a point where he's making genitals out of marzipan.
You guys need some?
Some genitals?
Yeah, some genitals.
You didn't finish all yours?
Those are from hours ago.
But John, you'll appreciate this. He eventually starts making pork and ketchup to pretend that he's eating human flesh.
Okay.
So he's already like fantasizing about the stuff.
He is, yeah.
And how old is he at this point?
Late teens. He's about to go into the Army. So when he's 18, he graduates high school and he enters the Army.
Army sounds delicious.
They're all looking for a few good men, Jake. But when he's 18, he enters the Army. He becomes a supply clerk. And he has a really tough time adjusting to being an authority figure. There were times where they would have like troop outings, and he would always take on a subservient role. Like if there was like food to be served, he would be the one serving it. If there were drinks to be served, he would serve them.
He was doing that by default, or he was being assigned that?
No, he would volunteer to do that shit, even though these would be people who would be underlings to him in the Army.
Well, that's I think that's a kind of a nice quality to see in somebody who's your leader.
It is, but
in a way, but I don't think the military necessarily works like that. You can't be like the nice sergeant that's like, here, I'll slap you some Joe. You know?
Yeah, and anytime anybody would ask for time off, he'd automatically grant it to them.
Okay.
Regardless of what had to get done.
Just trying to please people.
He was, yeah. And they would do outings where guys would like take their wives and girlfriends to like fucking dances and balls and shit like that. He would always bring his mother.
And you'd scream, "It's too loud!"
Then another mom, a cool mom, would scream, "You're too old."
No, there was no other moms there. Nobody else brought their mom.
A few good moms.
You can't handle a late bedtime. You want me in that bunk bed. You need me in that bunk bed. You goddamn right I ordered the pepperoni pizza with your credit card while you were sleeping. Attention! On deck.
He's going to say every Army phrase now.
Yeah. There's
just let him get through them all.
I forget this one, so you're lucky. I think I was going to say there's a mother on deck.
Instead of?
There's an officer on deck.
There's
because remember there was a point where Hal refuses to acknowledge Tom Cruise as an officer.
I only know the courtroom scene. I've never seen the whole movie.
Oh, man. That's a good movie.
Yeah, I guess I'm much better versed in law than you are, so I shouldn't even brought it up.
Maritime law?
What does that mean? Like,
JAG.
What is...
JAG.
Justice and good stuff?
No.
Wait, let me figure it out. JAG. Judiciary. And gavel.
Jagged are gay.
Is that your first name?
And middle initial. It was about
Catherine Bell.
It was about fucking Navy lawyers.
Okay,
but
cool.
it's the same shit as the movie we're talking about.
Okay.
So I know more about military law than you.
I don't think you
is
do.
what I'm saying.
I think you know the word maritime, and I think you know JAG, and you don't understand what the acronym means.
I have been caught red-handed.
That's what I think.
He just dressed me down, Jake. I'll tell you that. Wow. put me exactly in my place.
I'm sorry.
Caught me lying, man.
At ease, soldier.
That's why I don't lie. That's why I'm an honest guy, because I get caught. I get broken down quick.
Yeah, I no longer lie.
You'd flip.
If it's not about pussy, I'm
Then you're telling the truth, but you lie about pussy.
if it's not about pussy, I swear on my 3 living children.
Don't do that.
Stop doing that.
They're alive. Stop it. Everybody's alive.
Everyone who's ever lived is still alive.
And when they're not, there's heaven.
Do you think God does it like an Oprah, look under your seats, you're in heaven kind of thing?
Yeah, except he says, look on your back, and you got wings.
Step into this Gap dressing room so you can see a 3-way mirror. Wow, is Gap in heaven?
In John's case, he's going to say, look on your back, and it's going to be God's cum.
That was uncalled for. I don't think my God would do that to me.
He will.
Maybe your God.
No.
Perverted little fuck God.
Nah, he'll be good to everybody. But yeah, he takes his mom on all these dates too. And eventually he does start dating real women. But when he goes out on dates with these women, his mother sits in the back seat of the car.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Why is she doing this to him?
I don't know.
At this point, who is doing it? I mean, like, does he ask his mom to come on these dates
I don't
now?
think he asks.
Well, I think it's a case of like Stockholm syndrome, where it's like he might be a grown ass man, but he's so fucked from the years of just being dominated that there's no chance of him ever.
And he's all she has, right?
Yeah.
So there's like she's
Yeah.
that's
They're
the only
all
thing
each
she
other
has
have.
control of.
I'm sure she's guilting him.
Yeah. It's not a love thing. It's more of like
No.
the necessity to control someone.
They have to be there. It's like, I know you might not know this because it's law related, but Jake, when the judge tells you you have to come in for jury duty, you have to come in for jury duty. You can't just leave when you feel like leaving. You're dismissed when the judge says you're dismissed.
Damn. You should be a bailiff.
Thank you. It's a court cop.
Who are you telling that to?
The body in the bag behind you. Dismissed. This is bad news, kid. Do you mind holding Jake's hand while I tell you this? In 1990, Valtroud is severely hurt in a car crash. And
Is his mother in the back seat? I don't know if I can handle that.
she's hurt. And Armin, he leaves the army and he becomes a computer technician. Isn't that nice?
Wait, what happened to his mom?
She's still alive. Jake, she lives until 1999. So even though she's severely
Y2K.
injured, yes, he's got to
Woodstock
take care of
99.
her. Could you imagine having to take care of a domineering mother?
Yeah, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would do it.
Would you just leave her to die?
Lock her away in a home.
I would say take care. That's what I would
Say,
say.
hey, you
guys.
should have saved for retirement, but now you're in this bad home. Should I still
Let it
keep
go. Yeah, the bad news is done.
Oh, that was it?
That was
Yeah.
not even that bad.
Okay, that was actually.
I thought you liked the lady, though, because she was telling people to turn music down.
Yeah, a lot changed since then.
That's actually how he got into the accident. She popped up from the back seat. She was hiding back there.
Can you turn it down?
But she survives another 9 years. Actually, hold Jake's hand again for this.
And
Another night. We're in 1990 already.
1990, she got in the car accident. 1999, baby. That's a Limp Bizkit and it's a Limp Bizkit song. Valtroud passes away at the age of 77.
Oh my god. Pretty young.
It is.
Pretty young for a fucking old bitch.
I wish you were there to give the eulogy. Now this
who
time
is this guy?
she's 40 years old when she has Armin.
He's 14 years old.
She's 40 years old when she has Armin. So when she passes away at 77, he's 37. He's on his own for the first time in his life. He's like, fuck, what do I do? I can't get bitches.
Been there, brother.
Yeah. Can't get bitches. Well, he can a little bit, but then they always go away. So he's like, all right, I need to fill this house with something. So he preserves the rooms that his mother used to visit the most, because there's a lot of rooms within the house that are they're just hoarding shit.
Yeah.
There's cobwebs everywhere. There's the basement. It was filled with water. Like there was a few inches of water, so they always had rats. So he's like, all right, fuck it. Twofold purpose. One, I get some company. And two, I'll probably take care of the rats. So he gets himself a cat named Cleo. Isn't that sweet?
That is nice. You're a cat guy.
I love him.
So no wonder this guy's on your team already.
Yeah, I love everything about the man. He builds a shrine to his mother in the home.
Cleo because of Miss Cleo? Call me now.
Back on the psychics.
He is.
Look at that.
Jake, I would like to say that you read my mind, but that was not in my brain at all.
His Jamaican accent?
That and the jerk chicken in his pocket.
It's marzipan.
I knew I smelled it, but
that ain't jerk chicken, pal.
well, there's something cool running down the leg of his pants, so.
It's more of a chicken jerk. Jake,
Sorry.
put it away.
This is kind of fun, too. He misses his mother so much that he often wears her dresses around the house.
Okay, now we're getting there.
You're describing Psycho. All
It
of
is
this.
very Norman Bates-like.
You're
Yeah.
like, oh, there's cobwebs in the house. He doesn't know what he's doing, preserving the rooms.
So he's trying to further ingratiate.
Converts it to a hotel, invites female guests.
He's baiting a lot.
Yeah. Janet Leigh's there. Young Anthony Hopkins.
He's trying to further
Perkins.
ingratiate himself to his community, so he'll often volunteer for roles within the community. Like when they have their big Christmas parties, he's often the Santa Claus.
Or the Mrs. Claus.
I didn't think of that. Yeah. He could be doing that too. He eventually gets a girlfriend.
At age fucking 40?
Not far off, 61, 38.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, everybody.
Damn.
Not everybody finds love in their early 20s.
Over
like
the hill,
movies.
under the covers. Know what I'm saying?
Whoa, now you're making my dick soft.
I know Jake found love early. When did you find love?
Early.
Really? Oh. That's sweet.
Sorry, did you say love or Chips Ahoy?
That's what I forgot to buy.
I'm sorry, I was just thinking about love.
Go ahead. Spit it out, Mike.
No, I'm just thinking about when I fell in love, man. It
Yeah,
was a
you were
nice
young.
time. Very nice time.
Yeah. Did you feel like when you fell in love, you thought like you never would find love?
I did
Yeah.
for a long time. I felt like I was unlovable,
Yeah.
and I thought I was doomed to lying about pussy-related psychic matters.
Yeah, you hear that, listener? There is hope for you.
There really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice time, man. But I hope I find it again. Everybody deserves a second shot at love, Jake.
All right, let's keep it on track.
You're still in love.
You're right, I am. No, but Armin, he's struggling right now. He eventually finds a woman that he dates. Doesn't go well. He eventually meets another woman who has 3 children. So you think like, all right, she's got 3 kids. Mm-hmm. She is going to be throwing it on him. At this point, this woman, her name is Martina. She does not want to have any more children. She wears pants to bed.
Jesus
because
Christ.
she's so obsessed with not wanting to have a 4th child. Because, Jake, I don't know if you've ever had sex before, but you can't have sex through pants.
You can, if it's strong enough.
Old Jake the Ripper over here.
The
Seam Ripper.
Yeah, it's not the action in which.
Is that because your penis is so sharp?
Usually just bending over to get things. That's why I got that nickname.
He knows exactly what he's doing, John. But it doesn't work out with that lady either, partially because he admits to her that he has gay thoughts.
Man, this guy cannot catch a break.
It's a shame, too, because what he means by that is that gay thoughts is his second cat.
The cat's name is Gay Thoughts.
Yes.
Let's not make any more jokes for the rest of the episode. Let's just power through so we can all go get meatball sandwiches.
Ooh, meow.
But I mentioned the marzipan dongs before. Once these 2 ladies are through with him, he starts baking marzipan dongs like he's being paid for it.
You heard him say Martha Pan Dong.
Yes.
No,
Right.
marzipan dongs.
Marzipan dongs. He's making dongs?
Yes. So now that the ladies are gone and he's full on dong making, he's starting to place personal ads on the internet.
Who wants a marzipan dong?
Remember Marzipan? They're back in dong form. Now we're in the damn year 2000. This guy's got the internet. Wow, so much has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he put the Craig and Craigslist, this guy.
Mm-hmm. He truly did. He goes on a site called Cannibal Cafe,
Oh God.
which is where you can meet other people who dream of cannibalism, both being the eater and the ETs.
Ouch.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It
People
means-
like cut part of their body off and live to see somebody eat it.
Dude, I bet you there's people get a thrill off that, like
Yeah.
shaving a piece of themselves off and watching people eat it.
Jesus Christ.
And
You've
they're
never
like,
had
"Ah,
shaved
now."
self.
They're like, now I'm inside of you. You know what I mean?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Just beat off instead.
And then they know the things probably like about the digestive system. They're like, you can't process human meat, so I'll forever be inside of you. I don't know if that's a real thing,
Oh, dude,
but it's very unsettling that this is coming off the head so fast.
Sounds like you know a lot about it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I found one of his ads,
Yeah.
and this
You
is
respond to it.
yeah. You up? No, this is Armin's ad. One of his ads on Cannibal Cafe. The subject is "Search for Young Boys."
Hold on, time out. Are
Yikes.
you? Is this a? Please tell me this is a screenshot, not you actually on Cannibal Cafe.
No, it's a screenshot.
Okay.
But it's posted by Frankie, and it says, "If you are between 18 and 30 years old and have you a normal build body, then come to me. I will butchering and eat your fine flesh. Please mail me your age, height, and weight, and if you can with a pic. Signed, Frankie."
Dude, even in Cannibal ads, it says no fatties. A regular build.
It sounds like somebody who writes Amazon product descriptions wrote that. Will butchering and enjoy your flesh.
He gets over 200 responses, but unfortunately, people always flake out. I don't know if you guys have ever been on any kind of dating sites. I have not, but from what I hear, that's one of the biggest problems is it seems like things are going well, then people just ghost you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what's happening with this poor guy. He meets a guy
And
named...
that's just to get your dick sucked or pookie eaten, you know? You're at least not getting any flesh shaved off.
Pookie?
I did say pookie, didn't I? Did I say it twice? 3 times now.
It's like when you place bets with a pussy bookie.
Oh,
You can place bets on whether or not you're going to fuck. And if you don't, you owe him money.
okay.
Oh, man.
But he meets a gentleman named Jorg on Cannibal Cafe who agrees to be eaten. But then Jorg shows up at his house. He gets put in restraints. Jorg says, "Look, man, this hurts my ankles too much. I'm not doing this."
Hold on. He's complaining about his
These
ankles hurt.
cuffs are too tight.
You can eat me, but loosen it
You
up a
know
little.
what? This guy sounds like a real pussy.
He was, man. He was not meant for the cannibalism trade.
Do you know what was going to transpire? Was he going to, like, take scissors to his fucking... How does it work? Do you have any idea?
I don't know what their arrangement is, but I will tell you what the arrangement was that does come to fruition. And it's pretty fucked, but also I don't think it's too bad considering that we're talking about a cannibalism case. Now, Jake, if you don't mind reading this with me,
Oh, God.
he ends up meeting a guy in the Cannibal Cafe, a guy named Baron Brondus, whose screen name is Cater99.
Cater.
And
That's great. He's catering himself.
It's him.
And to answer John's question, by the way, you put your left foot in, and then you put your left foot out.
then I dip my deep, you dip.
What was my question?
But how they start slicing it off?
And the answer was the hokey pokey.
Yes, that's what it was written about. But okay, sorry.
So he meets a fellow named Baron Brondus, who on the internet goes by Cater99, and Armin goes by Antrophagus. Jake, if you don't mind reading this transcript with me, could you read the part of Antrophagus, and I'll read Cater99.
Okay.
Now, I will add this.
Why don't you just riff your part? I think you should just grow with it, dude. Honestly, I think you have the stuff.
Hey,
I think you just kind of riff.
I'm
this one.
hungry.
There you go. It's actually the third line.
That's the subject line. But, Jake, you're going to quickly find out that for Armin Meiwes, consent is vital,
Okay.
which is one of the main reasons why I'm on his side, because you know how I am with consent.
It's your third Reddit search.
I know every state's laws of consent, but it's very important to
Yeah,
me,
that's
Jake.
troubling to hear. It's actually more troubling to hear that you are. I think leaving it unsaid is less troubling.
With that said, Jake, I just want to let you know that if there's anything that you feel uncomfortable with in here, If you do not consent to reading it out loud, I will respect your consent. And at that point, I will then force John to read it.
Okay. All right.
Deal?
Here you go, John.
All right. So I'm Cater 99, your Antrophagus. Hello.
Hi, Cater. What do you do professionally that you are up so late at night?
I can't sleep well anymore because of our meeting.
That's a sensible reason. Yesterday, I was incredibly tired. It was a stressful day.
I'm in telecommunications.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I believe you.
I'm looking forward to our meeting. It will definitely be really cool.
I want it to be. I hope it's be really cool. Are you setting an alarm clock?
It's only a few days until March 9th.
Still, I would have rather met you yesterday and felt your teeth.
One can't have everything. There's still some time before you really feel my teeth.
I hardly know what to expect. Have you slaughtered a man before?
Unfortunately, only in my dreams. But in my thoughts, I do it every night.
So I'm the first? You have eaten human flesh before, or you haven't?
No, you don't exactly find it in the supermarket, unfortunately.
How do you know it will taste good to you, or that the blood won't make you sick?
I'm readying myself with my dreams. Once I was so excited, I grabbed a needle and drew my own blood so I could drink it.
And your blood, it tasted good to you?
It was quite tasty. Once I was drilling some holes and the drill slipped right into my hand. That was a real...
Then I hope you won't wilt, that you can really see it through without a problem.
To bite... Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. All right. I'm reading Antrophagus here. To bite into your penis will certainly not be easy.
Thank you.
Living flesh is somewhat more resistant than fried. But one thing is certain, our dream will be fulfilled.
But there's not so much in it as there is in muscle.
Yeah, but the penis is principally a spongy material filled with blood.
For both our sakes, I hope that's true. I hope you have also already thought about what's to be done with the rest. Fulfilling the dream shouldn't become a nightmare for you.
Ooh.
No one will know where I've disappeared to.
Jesus Christ, after you're dead, I'll take you out and expertly carve you up. Except for a pair of knees and some fleshy trash, and then in parentheses, skin, cartilage, tendons, there won't be much of you left.
There will be a good bit, like the knees. I hope you find a good hiding place for them.
I'll dry out the knees and grind them up soon after.
Okay, they're good as fertilizer. I heard that once. I see you've thought about it. Good. It sounds like I'm the first.
And you won't be the last, hopefully. I've already considered catching a young person from the street, but I would rather kill only those who want to be killed.
That also doesn't sound bad. But yeah, seeing as it's not so totally legal, this is in my eyes better than yanking somebody directly off the streets.
Exactly. I'd do it if it were legal.
So that's one of their conversations.
Jesus Christ, Mike.
Jake, on March 9th, 2001, this meeting comes to fruition.
Mike, was that a German accent you were doing?
It was.
That's what I thought.
Thank you. It's the south side of Germany. But Baron meets up with Armin. They meet, Jake.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think the first thing they do is when they meet and Baron comes over to the farmhouse?
Please tell me he says nice to eat you.
That you would make a good cannibal. Jake, they butt fuck.
Oh, man. Okay. Straight to dessert.
What
This motherfucker.
did you think they did first, John?
I was hoping one of them pulled out handcuffs and arrested the other. But
No.
To catch a predator, like for real.
Now, as a
I mean,
reminder,
how is this not a fucking monitored jet?
they're both consenting to this.
Why does this guy want to die after getting out? Because he got butt fucked. Duh.
But after they butt fuck, Armin shows him around to the different rooms in the house, which include a slaughter room that he has prepared for him.
Is it one of the old sunshine mildew rooms?
It perhaps could be the sunshine mildew room. But dude, he's got He's got like a cage set up. He's got this looks very Saw-like. In one of the rooms, there's just a bed frame with these like walls where the fucking paint's peeling off. Every room is especially fucked up looking. Now, as he's showing him around, he gives Baron painkillers, alcohol, and cough syrup to prepare him for what's to come.
And this guy's like not sad.
I know what.
No, he's into it.
Like a wild thought.
So bizarre. Like
Very into it.
really creeping me out.
So
You
he
did good though.
Thank you.
You're a natural gay guy.
Thank you. I've always said that.
Do you think you
I've
can
been
tell,
saying it for a while.
John? Do you think you can tell by looking at a person whether or not they got what it takes?
To fuck a butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Are you guys just describing gaydar? Is that what you're doing right now?
I think the helmet's keeping him from certain words and combinations of words.
Yeah, this chin strap is actually a word muzzle. But Jake, as he's showing him around, the effects of the alcohol and drugs are starting to take on Baron. They go to a room that Armin has set up with a video camera. And this video has never been publicly released. However, those that have seen it in the court have testified that numerous times consent is given for Armin to follow through with what's going to take place. Now, the first vicious act to take place, which is mutually consented upon, is castration.
Oh.
Initially, Armin tries to do it with his teeth.
Oh my god,
What the
dude.
fuck?
I've never heard of anything like this.
No.
This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, this ain't your daddy's castration.
My daddy wasn't castrated.
I'm talking about his era.
Yes, of course.
As the guy who wants to be eaten, how frustrated are you getting with the person trying to bite your nutsack off?
Jake, he might have been the one that suggested to go get a knife. Eventually, Armin goes to get a knife, and he cuts that fella's dick off. Once the dick has been removed,
What's he say? Good job. Like, what is?
And that's the guy who
Yeah.
in the chat said that it would be difficult to bite
knew
off
it.
a penis
Yeah, he knew
without
it.
frying it.
he knew it.
Yeah, it wasn't his first rodeo. I have a question. Is this
Good.
before or after 9/11?
This is 9/11.
This is before.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It would have not happened if 9/11 had happened.
Oh, no.
They would have canceled the plan, I think.
Oh, just imagine like you're there to get your dick bitten off, and then you see the planes hit. You're just like, good gravy. Is anything going to go my way today?
Can we get a rain check?
Also-
I'm feeling weird.
Did the guy know he was going to be filmed too? Like, that would have been great if that's the thing that stopped the whole.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even.
I'm shy on camera. Yeah.
I still have friends from high school. I don't want them knowing this about me.
Can we just have audio of my dick being cut off?
ASMR.
They cut his dick off, and he screams for about 30 seconds, and then he starts to chill the fuck out. And as he goes into shock, Armin puts him in a bath that he's drawn for him. And while Cater 99 is in this bath, this is very sweet, Armin reads a Star Trek novel to him.
Dude, this is like Mad Libs for psychos.
Yeah.
What the fuck
Yeah. And
is
Star
going
Trek-
on, dude?
Star Trek had novels. Like, that's
So
show.
after the bath,
Is he like? Do they stop the bleeding, or is he
No.
just bleeding out in the water?
no, well, he's bleeding in the water, and then as he's traveling throughout the house, he's also bleeding through the house.
And what does Spock do? Tell me about Spock.
Beam me up.
Yeah, wouldn't it be funny to do this with a severed dick?
Have it in your hand,
Yeah,
in between.
live short and prosper.
This is. I mean, you've told us some pretty disturbing things in the past, and this is one of the least believable,
Yeah.
most out of this world, stranger than fiction.
Yeah. You're giving us vivid detail.
Here's the deal:
Sure is.
Yeah.
And he keeps describing these things as sweet.
Yeah.
because these are two men that clearly enjoy each other that want this, and who are way to stand in the way of two consenting adults who want something that neither of the three of us agree with.
You know, when you put it like that,
Love is love.
It finds a way.
It's still easy to say, no, that is fucked up and you are wrong. It is still very easy to do.
It is fucked up. Yeah.
Well, wait, it's only going to get better. So after the bath, they go out to the dining area, and the dick is fried up.
No.
Oh, God.
With salt, pepper, and garlic powder.
Is something burning? Oh, your dick. Brings it out like Mrs. Doubtfire. Dinner is served.
On a bed of cubes.
He serves him his own dick, and he doesn't like it.
You don't say.
Too dry.
You call this a fucking...
Yeah.
Do they share the penis?
Lady of the Tramp style.
Yeah, yeah, they do share it, and Armin enjoys it more than Baron does.
So fucked up.
Believable.
Yeah.
You don't think you would like your own meat?
No. No, I don't think I'm capable of putting myself in this position.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
It is not a... My brain is not allowing me to put myself in the shoes of these men.
Dude, if you would have told me 10 years ago that I would have went to Aileen Wuornos's motel and then Disney World the next day, I would have never been able to process that. So I think Mike could talk me into just about anything on Patreon.
All right, Mike, you found your dick eater if you so choose to engage.
Thank you, Jake. I just know the feeling's mutual, so if this double-ended dildo works both ways, buddy.
How about I cut both your dicks off, I sew them together at the base, and then you two can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Tug of war.
Whatever you want, just don't tell me.
You're going to be the referee.
Yeah.
I guess I am.
All right, so after they chew on some dick, Cater 99 has to go back in the bath.
I got work tomorrow.
Oh, fuck.
Where do you work? Dicks.
So the time has come for their arrangement to end. Their mutually agreed upon ending,
Which is drowning?
which is murder. So Armin puts him back in the bathtub, and the deal's for him to cut his throat.
Damn.
And according to the people that have seen the video, it's clear that Armin is not comfortable doing this. He even stops at one point to start praying. And after he prays, he takes a butcher knife to Cater 99's throat and cuts his throat.
I mean, he just met his best friend right then and there.
I know, and it's all gone.
That's fucking horrible. And
It
that's
is.
the crazy. That's what the guy wanted, and he ate his own dick and complained about it. Gave a 1-star review, and then was like, "Just chop my fucking head off."
Yeah, he's like helping him like leave the Google review.
He tastes his own dick and then he goes fucking full Damon in The Departed. Just fucking kill me, man. Just fucking kill me.
That's fucking crazy.
But he chops his body up and he consumes him over a period of 10 months. And he doesn't consume it all before he's back on these Cannibal Cafe message boards to say, like, look, I'd like to do this. Yeah, he's posting a similar ad, but then he's also saying, I've done this before. And him saying, I've done this before is fucked up enough to alert somebody who's on that Cannibal Cafe to be like, I don't think this guy's fucking around, so maybe I should alert the cops.
Yeah.
So you think most of the people on that fucking forum
It's like a
are like, just like,
role playing.
yeah, just imagine playing imagination with
Dungeons and Dragons.
other sickos.
Yeah.
But then when somebody actually claims to have done it, they're like, oh, wait, this is beyond what we are doing here.
I definitely think it's a spectrum. Like, if you think about, like, subreddits, if you go to, like, murder subreddits, which I'm a part of a handful of them,
You don't say.
it's clear that there are people that are just intrigued by the cases, and then there's other people who are just like, oh, this might be somebody who knows something about this, who might have had something to do with it. Like, there was a guy, I think the guy that they got for the Delphi murders, people think that he's a a certain guy that was lurking in there and commenting from time to time.
Whoa.
And they still have not traced it to him, or
I don't know. They could have. It hasn't been publicly stated.
Could you imagine being a moderator in the Cannibal Cafe chat room?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You're more of a murderator.
Well done, Mike.
That's why I like my penis.
that is the one time that I will get it well done. I'm talking congratulations on that bitch, please.
Extra crispy.
So in December of 2002, police raid his residence because they're able to get enough information from the chat rooms to think that he might have had something to do with this disappearance of the guy in the year prior.
So that guy didn't even make it so it wasn't a suspicious disappearance. He didn't say, "Hey, I'm moving. You'll never see me again."
He broke up with his girlfriend, but the reason he gave was that he was gay.
Which it sounds like was true.
Yeah. But he's not spilling all the beans. He's just spilling enough beans.
God, you have a way with words, Mike.
He's
You have a way with beans, Mike.
he I think his girlfriend had to know it. He likes getting it in regards to the bean spilling. He likes getting his free whole porked.
I mean, at least just set a message to go out 2 weeks later saying you know what I mean? After the incident to be like, hey,
went to Spain.
Yeah, I went to Spain to go kill myself. Don't find me.
I went to Spain. PAIN are capitalized. So police raid the residence, and they look in his freezer, and they see what they suspect to be human remains, and he explains them as packets of wild pig.
It's a pretty rude thing to call your friend.
That was, He's going to do his boy.
They really had a connection there at the end.
It's just a Happy Meal.
Oh, Jake, no. You're going to affect McDonald's for me.
Oh, no.
But they also find the video.
That's what I'm about to ask. Yeah, what is the fucking court ruling when you murder somebody who wants to be murdered?
It's still murder.
Yeah, I know Kevorkian was always fucking towing the line of that, but this is the most unique instance I guess I've ever heard of.
It is, man.
Obviously, you get arrested.
He is arrested.
And then what happens?
He's initially convicted of manslaughter, and initially he's sentenced to 8 years in prison.
Initially, okay.
Yeah.
And that's them knowing that they cut the guy's dick off, they ate the dick,
right?
And then he slit his throat.
Yep.
And then,
but I mean, the fact that the guy's consenting throughout the whole video.
Do you know if he bled out and died from the throat slitting before he started getting cut up?
It was the throat slashing that killed him.
Okay. And then he started cutting him up.
Yes.
So
thank God.
Is he walking around with just a bloody area where his dick used to be, or did they burn it to stop the bleeding?
No, I don't think they cauterized it. I think it was just a dick hole, Jake.
Okay.
I think getting your balls cut off would make you bleed out a lot faster than getting your dick cut off.
Yeah.
Especially with your guys' dicks and how little girth there is for the blood to come out.
You don't even think a little tiny schlong vein would expedite things?
Schlong vein.
As long as you don't get aroused.
Yeah, what if my vein got hard for you?
Yeah. Start spraying blood everywhere.
Where do you want it?
Wait, do you think the butt stuff beforehand was a means to not get fucking aroused during this? You know what I mean? If your tank is empty.
I don't know.
What I mean?
I would think,
because it would be funny to try to chop off someone's dick and they come because they're so excited that they're getting their dick cut off.
I think if you're willing to cut somebody's wanger off, you're not concerned about that kind of mess.
Okay.
That's just my personal opinion.
And we'll take that as an answer.
So he's initially convicted of manslaughter and sentenced to 8 years in German prison. However, the prosecutors want to retry it.
It's more like 6.
If you fry it that long.
Yeah. But the prosecution was measuring from asshole to tip.
Wait, the prosecution wants to
Retry.
Yeah, but
They
they
feel
for
as-
harsher charges.
They feel as though they have enough to charge him because cannibalism is not illegal in Germany. And because
Neither is genocide. Parent.
Jake.
I am sorry. Okay. Read
Sir?
a book.
Which book should they read? Mein
Star
Kampf?
Trek.
No, that was a euphemism. I don't think it was.
So eventually they get him for murder for the purpose of sexual pleasure, which
Is a harsher charge?
yes, well it's an upgrade from manslaughter.
Okay.
And then they also get him for disturbing the peace of the dead. They both charges sound like a book I would read.
So his sentence was increased in the end,
Yes.
and he's still serving his sentence.
He is. So once he's eventually convicted of that murder charge, he's resentenced to life in prison. But get this. He currently has community visits, supervised community visits, where he's allowed to go back and to do things in public wearing a disguise.
Excuse me?
You heard me right.
He's going back home in blackface.
I live in the Black Forest with the ham.
Oh, my God. Everything you guys say is making me
No,
fucking-
you say it and make me hungry. All right, man. This is just like
This is getting crazy.
that's the twist.
Yes.
That's I mean, what is the German word for yes, but you are allowed to go out in disguise and act like normal society, even though you're in jail. Is it Schadenfreude?
That sounds right. But one of the funny things he said as well was that Cater 99 spoke good English, and he feels as though since eating him, his English has gotten better.
Yowzer. He pretty much ate the whole body in the end.
He ate the equivalent of, I think, like 44 pounds. So that's a good amount.
He's
Of a
still
man.
living, eating 44 pounds of human.
This was very sweet, too. Whenever he would consume part of the remains, he would take out the fine china.
I bet you it's a very spiritual thing.
That's very respectful. We only do it for Thanksgiving.
When you eat a human penis.
A human turkey.
Who overcooked this dog?
Did he never try to appeal his sentence? He's taken life.
I think he just went with it. He's an ideal prisoner, and I think this lifestyle is suited to his psyche.
You mean all the men's butts walking around?
The men's butts and being totally subservient to what a powerful person tells you to do.
This is, I think, the number one strangest
Yeah.
story. I've
Strange
heard.
is a great way to describe it because it doesn't leave you with that.
It's I mean, still a very uniquely gross feeling.
Disturbing.
But just the fact, it's just the one guy,
Yeah. He tried to get a second one,
and it was.
but
Yeah.
I mean, even
A consenting one.
yes,
Yeah.
even the fucking people who've watched
He
the
was a
tape.
gentleman about it.
That is fucking weird.
one thing that I didn't add that I would like to just throw in there now, but there were neighbors who saw that he was a very lonely boy. They would ask for his help around their farms just to kind of give him, you know, an adult figure to fucking be around. And people would have him assist them in butchering animals.
That's like how you were talking about VR porn earlier.
I
Like it'll
was.
change the wiring if you're slaughtering animals at like 5-6 years old.
Yeah. I mean, if you're changing the wiring on somebody who derives sexual pleasure from that, I guess you would be more of an electrician.
And that'll do it. For the latest installment of Lil Stinker. Jesus Christ, dude. Have you ever come across anything even close to this in the hundreds of episodes that you've done?
Just very odd. Like, I think
It's like snuff film-esque stuff, but consensual.
yeah, so it's not like altogether evil. It's very fucked up,
It's polite
but it
cannibalism.
is like insane how insistent he was about getting his consent and then also feeling bad and having to pray before he killed him.
Damn, dude, he was making like the new biofilms version of cannibalism.
What's Nubile Films?
I don't know.
And I thought you didn't. That's why I called you out.
Damn. You know as much about Nubile Films as he knows about the law.
Maritime law.
Mm-hmm. I think there's more in that brain about Nubile Films, Jake.
Oh, there is. There's a whole there's a New York Public Library in here about Nubile Films.
Let me get the microfiche going, dude.
Oh, you got Micro sitting on both sides of you.
Micro Rainey.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my good friend, Micro Penis Rainey.
You've been doing a podcast 2 years, and you just said that like that hit fucking a home run in your heart when you said that. That was great.
My heart?
Yeah, we called him Micro Rainey.
I hope I didn't hit a home run in your heart, pal.
Oh man,
I don't know if your heart could take it.
You know, a grand slam will end
everyone's playing outfield right now.
Over the green monster.
That's the plaque. The build up.
Man. But yeah, very interesting story, and I cannot wait to start drinking again in Germany.
I was just gonna say, this is why you're going to go to Germany.
Probably,
see if you can fucking pull off the wigs of old ladies and say, "There's a cannibal under there."
Oh, his house, the farmhouse, burned down this year.
No way.
Yeah,
Was somebody living in it since,
I don't know.
or is it just a decrepit old fucking hangout for those?
Wow, it
What's
comes
a
with
fucked
a
up
refrigerator.
Very fucked up place. Oh, this is very creepy too. There was a rusting swing set out front.
Some Are You Afraid of the Dark shit?
Yeah.
I am. I got scared shit last night in the middle of the night.
You did?
I was woken up. I heard the floorboards creaking upstairs. It was a light creaking, so I was like, all right, maybe it's my obese cat. I was like, I don't know. I'm going to think about this the rest of the night, so let me go check it out. And as soon as I walked out into the hall, one of my kids was walking toward me.
Scared?
It scared the
Shit
living
out of you?
shit out of me.
Pitch black, pretty much.
Yes, and
Yeah.
she was very cool about it. She's like, I didn't want to scare you, so I was trying
Did
to be
you
as
go
quiet
like,
as possible.
"Eek"?
No. I did more of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
You went
I
like,
did.
ah.
Yeah, it was definitely a elbows pinched arm shake.
You weren't holding a knife or anything.
No.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Do you get doesn't Jamie scare you on purpose sometimes?
she used to.
You made her stop?
I got good at jujitsu.
Made her tap a couple times. She don't scare me no more. Yeah, Maggie scares me on purpose sometimes. And dude, she
It is fun.
fucking gets me, dude.
What's her primary method of getting you?
Just like if I'm in my closet or like looking in my closet, the doorway's right here. She just creep around and go. "Ah." It's the simplest little. Whoo! And I go. "Ah!" And it's always an honest scare.
Yeah.
She's like, "Did I really scare you?" I'm like, "Yeah, you fucking scared me."
Yeah. You scare
fucking
easily,
bitch.
Jake?
No, I don't. Yeah. When I was a kid, my mom used to scare me a bunch. Like that kind of stuff.
And you did get scared?
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
So you were trained.
Yeah.
You've been long trained in it.
Yeah.
Like a monkey.
Ooh, banana.
Now we're
Actually, yeah,
talking.
that we're back.
I knew it was in there. I knew we could get that out of you. Yeah, she hasn't scared me in a while. I wonder if she's cheating on me.
Have you noticed her scaring anyone else recently?
Yeah.
The mailman.
No, I'm too tired to scare tonight. We'll scare tomorrow.
She's wearing a wolf mask. I've got a headache.
I'll scare you in the morning.
All right, get it over with. Ooh.
I'm almost scared.
She's on her phone the whole time.
Yeah. Can't you just watch something scary on your phone and scare yourself?
I'm going to take a piss. You guys going to keep talking?
Yeah, we will. We're going to do a little
Yeah.
bit more kumquat time before we wrap it up for the night, and then
Sounds good. You
we'll
got
say
it?
night-night.
Look
But
at that.
you go take that little baby ass stick out of those.
Yeah, you wish it was a baby's dick so you could fucking put it in baby pervert.
I hope it did.
We'll have him repeat it when he comes back down, but it was a pretty sick baby penis burn. A baby penis burns. That would be easily one of the most horrific injuries I can think of, Jake.
Yes. Yeah, Doogie has a joke about a hair getting tied around the penis of a baby. And they can't tell you because they're a baby, and then your dick it falls off because it's like a real thing that can happen with newborns. Like if you've got longer hair and it falls in the diaper, watch out.
Oh my God.
Penises will be falling off.
No.
Yeah. We should probably eat John, right?
That would be fun.
It would be so good if one of these times he comes back here, we're ready to go.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any silverware that we could?
No, I think it would be funny to just wrap him in maybe a tortilla. Just because I know he loves Taco Bell so much.
Yeah.
He would be a good sport about it. We could wrap him up. Maybe get make him into a Doritos Locos taco.
Oh my God. As long as we could use a reward on him, I think that's the way to get him into heaven.
I don't want him there though. I want you and I to go.
That's cool.
And then maybe we could FaceTime him from heaven.
You want John to have one of those cool black robes you were talking about?
I don't want him in hell. I'd like him in purgatory for a while.
Purgatory for him is just him looking at the Taco Bell app saying your order is on its way.
It's just constantly buffering.
Yeah, it's like, when's it going to get here? It keeps adding time.
Yeah, I think purgatory would be much worse than hell. Because hell's probably pretty exciting, and purgatory is just like an SSI office.
You think so? Really?
I know so, yeah.
You know so?
Yeah.
All right. Do we have to do the heaven stream?
I would love to.
Yeah.
I think about heaven a lot, man. Did you ever read 5 People You Meet in Heaven?
I think I did a long time ago. I know they made it into like a TV movie too.
Yeah.
It was like an ABC movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't a lot about the movie, but the book was interesting, and it really makes you think about who you want to go to heaven with you.
Do you ever give any thought to that expression? What's it like? Hell is meeting the best version of yourself.
I've never heard that.
You've never heard that?
No.
It's like the person you could have been.
Oh, no.
What do you think? Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like me, myself, personally, as a person, I like this version of myself.
Yeah.
Jagged, what about you? You like this version of yourself?
Yeah, I'm not so upset about this version. Are you guys talking about microverse versions?
Yes. We're talking about meeting our idealized versions in heaven.
In hell, and that's hell. Yeah.
Oh, if you go to hell, you see what you could have been.
So
if you
your
ended up
idealized
being your
version
fucking
is
fully beast
coming
self.
to you
Yeah.
from heaven, and you're in hell
Oh no!
because you're a little lazy ass bitch, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
You mean because I don't work hard, I'm not going to heaven? Is that what you mean?
God damn.
Are you reading an article that said that?
That's the next Mitch Albom book. Heaven's full of Mexicans. I bet it is.
Yes, without a doubt. If it's about hard work, but I don't think that's how you get into heaven. I think it's your carbon footprint. I think
Just carbon
if you were
footprint?
good to the earth and moral footprint. But if you could be the nicest guy in the world and help old ladies across the street, but if you didn't recycle a single fucking can in your life, dude, you're out of here.
Damn.
Go to hell. Go to hell, you piece of shit.
What if the person doesn't have that kind of like sight? You know what I mean? They're very short-sighted.
You saying they litter?
They're litter bugs, but they don't know what they're doing.
You could win the Nobel Peace Prize, and if you litter, you're going to hell.
I bet you we could find a Nobel Peace Prize winner that has littered.
Well, yeah.
Stephen
if
Hawking's been recycled.
If you go to hell,
Did he win it? No, he wouldn't be peace related.
no. it would
Nothing
be,
about him screams peace. Who's won? Malala? She won before.
Yeah.
Did Obama win the Peace Prize?
For what? Droning weddings?
I could have sworn.
Yes, so peaceful. Maybe freaking Gandhi happened. Maybe Mother Teresa.
I read something that said Gandhi was very racist. I don't know if that's a.
He also,
as far as like the caste system kind of shit, or
he was a fucking creep, man. He would sleep with kids. Yeah, Barack Obama did win the Peace Prize in 2009.
no, it was before the wedding. It was actually the night of the rehearsal dinner.
Wow, there's some real fuckers on here.
Jeffrey Epstein.
All right.
Fucking Jerry Sandusky. A lot of peaceful guys on this list.
Doctors Without Borders sounds very molesty.
No, I think you're thinking of Doctors Without Boundaries.
That's Borders Boundaries.
That's Mike's foundation.
Doctors Gone Wild.
Yeah, they're college doctors.
All right, in this visit, you're going to see my dick. Say, ah.
Damn, dude, talk about a tongue depressor.
Get the pocket.
Oh, no. Get the AED for real for him.
Get the cotton balls quick. That's where he's going to come, in the cotton balls.
My God.
Oh.
Little load.
No, they got a big jar full of them.
Oh, my God. He's going to use the whole jar?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You guys going to hit the 12 days of holiday sales over at the Phillies Stadium store at all?
Oh, my God. When is that now?
40% off all men's wear tomorrow.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and the doorbusters. Don't get me started on the doorbusters, pal.
I busted a few doors there myself.
Yeah, doors, beds. They actually...
Houses. Plumbing systems.
Yeah, tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's
would
the
like
day to
Jersey.
go get fucking dripped down. They got some cool... they got a cool holiday sweater I saw on their Instagram.
I would like
got
that.
like mountains and I think I might have multiple Phillies P's or maybe just one in the center.
They got mountains on a Phillies.
For a holiday sweater, yeah. Oh, they got all sorts of winter gear, dude. You can be winter geared out, man.
Yeah.
And you need those for the October games and the April
looking at
games.
the mountains, watching the Phils, looking at those beautiful mountains.
Do you understand the concept of a holiday sweater, Jake?
What the fuck does mountains have to do with a holiday?
Jake, I'm with you, man.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Maybe a winter setting. Maybe like a
Yeah.
snowy forest. Like that
that-
makes more sense.
There's a fucking 76ers jersey down there with an oasis, so that's pretty cool. Summer. It makes no sense.
I thought-
I'm
Are
sorry.
you guys going to go to the pop-up shop at Reading Terminal Market for the Sixers gear? If you're going to the stadium store, might as well go into Center City. No, that sounds like a big pain in the ass, actually. Yeah. Even I'm not going to go down to the terminal.
No?
No. What am I going to fucking drive there and park in that area?
Man,
I'm not going to
good
Uber
food.
there.
Great food there, man.
I know. I should just go. Oh, my God. What's your, you can get two things.
Yeah.
What are you getting?
Honestly, the thing that I used to go to the most in Reading Terminal Market was there was like this shitty little beer garden.
No kidding.
And it was in the back by where the bathrooms are.
Yeah.
And I used to go back there and get drunk, sometimes by myself, sometimes I would invite a friend. And it was just heaven because it was a place where you weren't supposed to drink. It didn't seem like it was, but it was.
You
it
can't
was
be
a
getting
legit-
drunk in sight of Amish people.
are
Something feels
teetering.
weird.
No,
We are teetering on a lot of heaven tonight.
I did.
I love that the answer to you can eat two things at Terminal Market, and he says, "Man, I used to go there and get fucked up on beer."
Well, the roast pork place is there.
The
Knicks.
That's the only place I need. Anything else, dealer's choice.
Yeah, I'd like to split a sandwich there, honestly, and get something else. I'm gonna get clam chowder at the Soupery.
Oh, yeah.
I like the clam
Soupery's
chowder
good.
there, and then that's a little appetizer for my next meal, which is half of a pork sandwich with broccoli rabe.
Yes.
That place is so
We're
fucking
going
good.
tomorrow.
Let's do it. Oh, I gotta get a pretzel too. Those Amish pretzels are so fucking good, man.
Everything the Amish do is something.
Fireplaces, pretzels.
Except puppy breeding.
Incest. Everything they do is so fucking sick, dude. The incest and the keeping it in the family. I love keeping it in the blood.
Churning butter.
Keep the blood thick and strong, you know?
Do you think they use Amish midgets to make the dog houses?
Wait,
It's a very inclusive environment in the
wasn't
Amish.
there something crazy about like Amish not getting cancer or like some disease did not affect the Amish? And it's
COVID?
might have been COVID, but that seems not as
Yeah.
substantial because there's no way they're getting tested.
AIDS?
Dude, it could be
Feline
ST.
AIDS.
It's something crazy where it's like, wow, maybe they do have it figured out.
Oh, yeah. Here you go. They are protected against many types of cancer, both through their lifestyle. There's very little tobacco or alcohol use and limited sexual partners.
Which does not give you cancer.
Right.
I'm talking about smoking.
I don't know. Is Michael Douglas writing this article? They do not eat pussy.
That's just their diet. I mean, that just comes down to them not eating fucking
Yeah.
the shit that I eat.
I know. I wouldn't trust old
don't know.
downtown Douglas.
Well,
Also, are they going to doctors and getting diagnosed with cancer, or are they just
yeah,
fucking
that would
dying
probably
in
play
bed?
into it more than anything else. It's
Yeah.
like he died of natural causes.
Yeah.
So really,
There's a 600% witchcraft increase in death. But
yeah,
and also photographs steal their souls, right? That's another thing.
They do that too?
Who else does it?
No, because
Muslims.
they have that Amish the tour thing you can take at the Amish house or whatever in Lancaster, and there's like a big video of them. So
Okay, it's just Tim Allen. Or did you just watch the Tim Allen Kirstie Alley movie?
you're damn right I did. I love Kirstie Alley. She's my favorite actor.
Is she dead?
Heavens no, but
She
she
did die?
is. She did?
She's dead.
She died like a year ago, I think.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, John.
I'm sorry. I used to make the best jokes about her. Conan used to make the best jokes
yes,
about
he
her.
did.
Who's your
Yeah.
favorite actor now?
My favorite actor now would
She would've been a
have
good
to
Paul
be.
Nunn, by the way.
Would have to be Rue McClanahan.
Who?
She's dead too.
Jesus Christ, Mike. You can't be fucking serious. All right, well, if not her, then
Didn't you like Anne Heche?
don't tell me. Man, okay.
I will say this about her, man.
Betty White.
That was where I was going to go, but then I forced myself to think of just
Anyone
a
else?
second thing, which is hard.
Yeah.
You
Well,
ever think about the second thing?
No.
It's like, fuck, dude. I thought I only had to think of one thing. One time I was interviewing for a fucking, like, cashier position at Urban Outfitters. And it's like a group interview. And, like, they're like, what do you think about fashion to the guy before me? And then they asked me, and I was like, dude, I was like, he said exactly what I was going to say. And they're like, just leave now.
Damn.
Well,
we
been
come
a fun
close.
night,
just
boys.
like when the popcorn stops popping, when there are multiple 5-second pauses in communication,
You know,
is where you open up the microwave and you start eating the treat.
You know, we're winding it down. We probably have about 45 minutes left.
Jeff's starting his car.
Before we wrap it up,
Holy shit.
before we wrap it up, I used to work at a home for insane older people, and
That's the medical term.
my
There's no way.
favorite
That's how they say
my
it.
favorite way to watch a person sleep was this lady Sylvia.
Why are you watching so many people sleep?
Why did you make us keep going for you to say this?
I just want to get it
I'm
out because
so
it
fucking
really
excited.
cracks me up. This lady used to sleep like this.
Dude,
Sitting up?
Mike, tongue out. Tongue out sitting up or just tongue out all the time?
Tongue out, sitting up.
You know that bitch ain't licking any envelopes when she
Tongue
wakes
out,
up.
sitting up. That's the way I like to put. God damn it. I've shared a room with you before. You've watched me sleep, haven't you?
I have.
You fucking sick bastard. I feel so violated right now.
It's like I don't think it's. I think it's like you know how you're conscious of the way all of your sexual partners have made love. Everybody has their own unique style, and that's just something that you want to be. You're just intrigued by when you sleep in the same room with somebody. How do
Dude.
they sleep?
I know. Jesus Christ. I know Mike has a video of me sleeping somewhere.
It's on Cannibal Cafe. It's the most downvoted.
Yeah. We said no fatties. Yeah.
This guy's gonna take for fucking ever to eat, dude.
Dude, he's like 40-60.
Most responses are, "I don't even want to fucking do this shit anymore, man."
Yeah.
We're going to Facebook.
Yeah. We can make a candle out of them.
No, but you're a very nice sleeper, Jake.
Jesus Christ. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, don't ever say that to anybody again.
Jake, anything you want to promote?
Oh man, just
Besides healthy sleeping habits?
Healthy sleeping habits. New Year's Eve, Helium Comedy Club, Philadelphia.
Woo!
Catch me with Andy Woodall for a whole weekend of fun times, man. It's gonna be good.
Hell yeah. Austin, Texas. I'll be there in January 26th, 27th. Cap City, the Red Room. That's an A Club's small room, baby. And I'll be doing the same thing in Indianapolis in March. I think it might be 22nd, 23rd or something like that. Tickets are on sale now. If you live in any of those two countries, please come, even if you live outside of those countries.
everything they just said. Also, check out our Christmas album, available at allperks.com. Anybody who buys our Christmas album is eligible for this very special prize that we've concocted. So what we did is we're going to pick one random order number from the people that have bought our Christmas album, which is available at allperks.com. Instant download, $10, or you can get a bundle with an autographed poster. Anybody who buys any of that stuff is eligible to receive our special prize, which is a Lil Stinkers episode just for you. This is going to be your Martin Shkreli Wu-Tang album for you to either keep to yourself or share it with the world. It's entirely up to you, but everybody who orders the Lil Stinkers Christmas album at allperks.com is eligible for that. We'll be picking that winner on the first Lil Stinkers episode of the year.
And you could pick the stinker that we cover.
Whatever the fuck you want. If you want us to say something derogatory about your boss, if you want us to pick a side, Hamas, Israel, we'll fucking do it, man. We've sold enough albums as to where we owe you guys. So we really just want to make you happy. And we're also going to put together a little scare package relative to some of the stinkers we've covered. So you get the scare package, and more importantly, you'll get an episode just for you. So the winner of that contest will be picked the first Little Stinkers of the year, and I can't wait to notify that person. We're going to call them up, Jake.
Speakerphone, 3-way call.
Mm-hmm.
The Publishers Clearinghouse. Man.
But, yeah, and if you're watching this on Patreon, thanks for being a patron. Thanks for making all this shit possible. If you're not a patron yet, I mean, which of these two do I have to kill to get you to do it?
Come on. I mean, we know.
All right, I'll fucking kill them both, but just become a patron. Come have fun with us. If you go to patreon.com/Lil Stinkers, that's LILSTINKERS, you get access to every episode a week early. You get extra episodes. You get extra live streams. We're doing Stinker News every month now. We're doing movie watch-alongs, our fucking book reviews. We're writing letters to the serial killers. Any fucking weird shit that we could think of, we're giving it to patrons. And you can join us for either $4 a month or $40 for the year. But, yeah, just join us, patreon.com/Lil Stinkers. And, yeah, we want to keep doing weird shit. And I can't wait to plan our next weird trip. So much fun stuff, just more and more cool stuff.
And, of course, we will be in the foam pit early 2024.
Tell them about it, Jake.
It's a damn party at the foam pit place.
Yeah, that's right. My life was almost lost in foam a ways back, and it's haunted my life ever since. I can't look at foam the same. You know, I've gone through extensive therapy to try to face my fear. And because we hit our goal of 2,000 patrons, I have to get back in. And thanks to Jake's Angels, the 2010 mark was our goal for me to try to get back out.
Mm-hmm. So he's allowed to try.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for that. I love you.
And that'll be a Patreon party.
Yes.
If you're a Patreon, you will get the invite. It'll be around the Philadelphia area, so obviously it'll be way more accessible for people who live in the Northeast. But, you know, once we drop that date, baby, people have been known to fly to see us. So you can never say no.
You can say no to anything you want.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right.
Sorry.
It's Mr. Consent over there.
And you can't see this on camera, but the heel of Mike's sock is well beyond his shoe.
I don't know how to fix this.
As you get a smaller sock.
I don't want to.
We need to start like a Stinker Miles loyalty program, because there's so many awesome fucking people that have been showing up to our stuff, which is
True, yeah.
Yeah, for real. That shit.
Oh yeah,
rules,
the further you fly to see us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for real. Like if you come to like last week, Matt from Florida came to the show. I want to do something nice for you. People are coming from all over the fucking place. Matt came from Florida, so the next day Matt and I got a hoagie together, and I would be happy to do that. You know, long as time permits.
Yeah.
I had the time the next day, so I was happy to meet Matt and get a hoagie together. And Matt's the coolest fucking guy in the world.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll have enough notice for the date of our foam party that you could try to get as cheap a flight as possible. And obviously we will have the event catered with some kind of pizza or something.
Yeah.
fried penis.
You know, I will.
The sacrifices you make for your fans, Mike.
I love everybody so much, man. All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
There's so much fucked up shit to get into.
Lil Stinkers.